All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning back in. And we are now
in session. Let's go.
And wait, real quick. Let's just thank our audience and viewer and sponsors that have sponsored tonight's event.
Yeah, thank you so much. Sake 559, Fahrenheit, HVAC,
Charles Realtor.
That'd be me.
Definitely Charles Realtor. Special thanks to our content creator, Victoria. She's been doing amazing work.
Yes.
All of our guests. I think our guests are important. KP, Mania, A Bay.
Right.
Scott and Kay.
Scott and Kay.
You know what? Like if we forgot
Ton too.
Ton T.
All
right.
Henry.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So we're also looking for more people that will want to come join us on our session. So if you're interested, hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, or even email us at nowinsession4@gmail.
Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. That really helps us out and put our content out, weekly. And we want to be consistent with you guys too, because our viewers are important. And that's something that we want to be more intimate with. And we appreciate you guys' support along the way. It's been a tough journey. The 2.5, 3 months we've been here. So it's been great. And we're going to push along. So thank you so much to our viewers.
Yes. And today's topic is what we are grateful for and what's our pet peeve. What's our ick? So, Toby, what is one thing that that you're just grateful for?
I'm grateful for plumbing.
Plumbing, okay.
And HVAC.
And
clean water.
Is it because you have job because of those things?
Oh yeah, definitely. If it weren't for the necessities, right?
Yes.
I wouldn't be, doing what I'm doing, So, but those things right there, and living here in the States, I'm grateful for that. Grateful for family, friends. Just saying, everybody knows it's already a given, family and friends, for sure, but we forget,
Yeah.
Hot air when in winter, cool air in the summer. I don't know, guys.
Some people don't have that.
Yeah. So, Toby's just making a plug for his business right now. Yeah. In the summertime, you want to have some cold air, you got to hit up Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Right.
What about you, Lucky? What are you grateful
Man,
for?
I'm so grateful for this podcast. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the session, what we created. Grateful for health, man. It could have been worse, and I think as you get older, health is really important. Definitely family and close friends and the support. Grateful for my job, I get to do something that I really love. And that's really important. The livelihood and how you keep yourself occupied and stimulated throughout the weeks and days. Stimulated, yeah. Work is important and you need that, you know what I mean? So everything else, the kind of stuff that Toby kind of shared a little bit. And, I was gone away for a long time. When I was 19 years old, I joined the U.S. Navy. And I remember, man, hot water was something so needed because we were out in the ocean or whatnot, but we did not have hot water. So yes, some of those small things really mean a lot. And
you guys don't have hot water on the ship?
We do, but if everybody's using it, it's so hard to boil it at a certain time.
We have one water heater. I get it.
Yeah. The best Navy in the world, one water heater. But those things mean so much, and all my Navy friends can share that too. So something grateful for. I was thinking about.
My grateful for is gonna be a little different from what everybody would be thinking.
What are you grateful for?
For the recession. The recession that we're going through. Man. So hear me out.
Charles, you want to go down this route, Charles? Oh my God, Charles.
Guys, just hear me out.
Okay, Charles.
When I hear recession, I think of prices.
I know, Charles.
Prices,
inflation,
and all the shit that goes bad, right?
Yes.
But I think it was Winston Churchill says, "Never let a good tragedy go to waste." So right now, recession is a tragedy, but it's also opened up a lot of opportunity. So for right now, there's going to be a lot of money shift and power shift. So there's going to be a lot of people that's rich that could go broke. A lot of broke people that could go and become rich. So, this is an opportunity if you want to make a big shift in your life. This is it right here.
But so some of our viewers, they're probably asking you the same question. What opportunity is it?
Yeah, what opportunity is there, Charles?
I would like to know. I know you come from a realtor standpoint,
right?
Finance, investment.
Well,
are you looking at that opportunity?
Yeah, well, just look at it like stocks. right now, all the stocks are on sale.
Right.
And cryptos are on sale right now.
Charles, every crypto person I know getting killed right now.
Yep.
It is. Yeah.
Bro,
And
I lost 80-90% of my profile.
There you go.
Yeah.
In crypto.
I know. I'm not saying just go out there and just blindly just buying shit. Like, do your research. Invest in yourself first, and then go out there and get it.
You think about this, Charles.
So wait, let me say this first,
go ahead,
right?
Toby.
Because if you're saying invest in yourself first, so this is not the market for them if they're investing in themselves first, right?
Well, also invest in yourself first, but then don't be too afraid to not act on the things that you've learned. Like Warren Buffett says, like when people are greedy, be afraid. And when people are afraid, be greedy.
Right, but a recession means people losing jobs, people
Yes.
losing their money, their savings and
so
stuff.
people losing jobs, is that a bad thing or is it a good thing?
That's a bad thing for them.
Yeah, but then they're stuck in a 9-to-5 job that they probably hate. Now there's opportunity to go out and do something that they might like.
Right.
Well, not exactly, because there are people that lose job unexpectedly.
Yes.
Right.
And they are suffering because they can't pay the bills or they can't
Right.
pay all the other stuff. When I think of recession, I think about just it's losing. That's why it's called recess. You
Right,
take a break from everything else.
Now the people that's winning, like you said, that's happy. Yeah, it's the people that have money
10%.
to invest.
10% of the
You know what I
world,
mean?
10%, 50% of the world are
Right.
doing that. But the other 75 are like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what's the recession, Charles? Like, where my food gonna come
Yeah,
from?
where
You
my
know,
food
like,
coming from?
man.
And I understand that. And like you said, majority of people are in that position. That's what I'm trying to say is like, it's easy to be in a recession, losing your job, and all you see is just the negative things that's happening in your life.
Sure.
But if you were just to turn around and see the light at the end of the tunnel, like there's light and opportunity for you. So yes, there's people that's like
Charles,
losing their
within
job.
the last 2-3 years, ever since COVID hit,
Yes.
people couldn't find jobs. You know, people lost their homes. You know, that's why the government came out with a lot of these things where they can't get kicked out of their homes.
Right.
And now the recession's hitting them. And dude, they're gonna be in for another awakening because now inflation's hit. Everything costs a lot more now.
Well, like you said, COVID hit, but during COVID, when COVID hit, there was more money being circulated than ever.
Because they were printing the money.
Yes.
Right.
And then for people, they're out there like, I mean, they have money
I
to
don't understand.
spend.
I'm gonna let you dig a hole for yourself
I'm
right
not
now,
digging
man.
the hole. I don't care because
I don't know, Charles. Go
I'm
ahead.
optimistic. So like
a little
whatever,
too optimistic, Charles.
it don't matter. In this life, we need that.
I mean, you think about it. We live in real time right now.
Right,
Real recession time. If you take back, I hear you, Charles, but only people that I feel that could take advantage of the recession are people with money.
Yeah.
That's it. Because if interest rate in 2020 was at its lowest to buy a car, everybody was getting a bank account. Everybody was going to bank and say, I want to buy a new car. Bank says, okay, 0.5%, 1%. Everybody was signing up, even though they didn't have money. They bought a $60,000 car, right? Now, it's all gone up. Interest rates gone up. Everything's happening for a reason. People are returning some of those vehicles. They can't even pay for it.
Yeah.
You know? Recession to me is like a recess. It's a break from everything.
To reevaluate your situation.
And it is. There's going to be times where it's going to come back to normalcy.
Yes.
Right? And
So when people are losing all these cars, what do you think is happening to those cars? Did they just go to the junkyard?
they don't go junkyard.
So there's going to be opportunity for other people to come in and get those cars.
There's
at a
other
discounted
players.
price.
There's
Yes.
other players. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is like, just because you're going through a tough time that you just give up.
But what about for the middle class or the class not below that don't get the opportunity to, it's shuffling this. If you speak it from if you speak it from a finance perspective and money perspective, of course, the people with business, the people with money, they're all going to shuffle. They're all going to make business. But the people that are going 8 to 5 to put food on the table and to do the things they need to do with their family, they're struggling right now. That's the recession.
No, that I'm not saying you're not going to struggle. The struggle is real. So what I'm saying is like you could do your 8 to 5, 9 to 5, but right now we're in a recession. Instead of just coming home and relaxing, go in and learn something that will help you, spend like 4 hours trying to figure out how to make more money on the side. Don't just sit there and wait for the government to change the recession to be, to get back to normal. So there's more opportunity out there to learn new things.
I think there's always opportunity out there, right? It's just some doors close, some doors open. And I think with the recession, I think everybody get hits with it. Business owners. I mean, dude, the recession's hitting. the cost of our stuff goes up.
Yeah.
Right. So just like real estate, right? When the recession hit, cost of the material goes up, cost of labor goes up, and cost of money, what you get with $1 before, what you could buy before, it's not what you could buy now. So now, let's say my prices, right? When I go out there and I charge something, you as a real estate agent be like, hey, Toby, damn, why is your prices just jumped? Well, Charles, it's a recession and materials is hard to get.
Yes.
So now the rich people is like, well, I don't want to pay that, because I want to get it lower. It's a recession. And that's where the disconnect comes in between, people that are trying to make it and then people that are just investing,
So look at it this way. So when COVID hit, that was a tragedy, right? A lot of mom and pop shop closed, restaurant had to close because it was state mandated. But there's also a lot of business that was built on Facebook.
A lot of those businesses never came back.
No, wait, I know the business, like the brick and mortar, never came back.
Right.
But there's a lot of business that started on Facebook, start selling stuff out of Facebook. Now they are thriving because they saw an opportunity to make money.
Well, I think they're still using the same plan they had before. It just they're not physically in
The
their
landscapes
shops.
change.
The landscape, they're not physically in their shops or whatever. But
They have to cut costs.
They have to cut costs, and they're trying to find leverage a different way to bring and supplement for their loss right now. And I gotta promote on Facebook and park on. What was that? Ginkao with us. She always goes over there on Kings Canyon and Fowler. Yeah. She's selling Thai boat stuff. So instead of going back to my restaurant that I just closed for COVID, I got to do it off here, and I'm cutting overhead costs. I'm doing all that just to make ends meet. Still a little struggle.
Oh, no,
still a little struggle.
The struggle is never going to go away, whether there's a recession or not.
Out of 10 people, how many people do you feel that could still maintain and do other things to make ends meet? A lot of people struggle, and they look at themselves like, man, I'm trying to give up, man. I can't do this.
Well, to me, it's the people that give up and wait for somebody else, for outside factors to help them, is the one that fails. The one that said, you know what, I can't wait for somebody to come help me. I got to go ahead and do this myself.
Yeah.
Those are the one that's going to thrive once the recession is over. So because you can survive during the recession and push through it, and once the recession is done, that's when the shifting in your life is going to happen.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I understand your point. It's a recession. It would only benefit you if you have extra income or money to invest, right? This is the perfect opportunity, right? Like you were saying, this is great, man. Maybe, you have millions of dollars stashed away to invest. That's why you're...
Also, if you don't have the money or, to invest, but you have the time to go learn different skills. So that way you could
be prepared.
Be prepared for when things come up. Because, let's just say things goes more technology-wise. You go spend your time learning how to do coding or how to, understand stocks.
But I don't think that needs a recession in order for you to do that.
Yeah.
But people are out of job. Now they have time.
Yeah.
So you have more time than ever.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting off topic here.
What grateful for? What else you guys grateful for?
Besides the recession, Char, what else you grateful for?
Okay, let me think of something a little weird.
Right when you start, like, wait, what?
Yeah, we got a little off topic, but I like to...
Let's take it back. Let's take it back. Bring it back.
Right.
You know what? I'm going to be with Toby on this. I'm grateful for toilets. You know what? Because with the story of you going out in the field, and I get to go home and run to the toilet and sit down comfortably with a bidet. You know what? I'm pretty grateful for that.
Peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet. Yes.
Do you like the 2-ply or the 4-ply?
I like the Kirkland one, or whatever that is.
No, you like the one where the water shoots up your ass.
Oh,
tickle your asshole. Yeah.
Tickle that ass hair. Huh?
That's the toilet. That's the one you like, man. Have you ever used that one?
Well, I did in Hawaii.
It's craziness. I lived in Japan for 4 years. I never tried it.
Never tried.
There was buttons where you could do it. I was like, hell no, I'm not using that. Like I said in my other podcast, ain't nobody coming near my butt, bro. Not even the water, man. Not like that.
You used a bidet?
Once?
Yeah. I'm just saying though, let's say you get those sticky poops, right? And it sticks to your ass.
Yes.
How do you really clean that with a bidet?
Hey,
they squirt water at you, and then you like a water hose. Just
but what if it's sticky though? You know what I mean?
I mean, you just stay there until it stops being sticky. Put enough water.
How would you know? How would you know it dissolves?
No, you're hoping that the water cleans it, loosens up a little bit. Then you wipe.
Because That's when you pat your butt dry and then it's clean.
Oh, you still use the toilet paper?
No, you still use you
have
still
to.
use toilet paper.
I mean, unless you hit the blow dry one, and you just sit there let the
blow dry.
the thing blow dry your ass. But I mean, it's easier to just pat it dry.
You know, they say Japan is one of the most cleanest countries in the world. So that's why I asked myself, dang, does this stuff actually clean it really good? Then when I started looking on YouTube, you do use you spray and then they use your hands to wipe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I was thinking about what Toby said, what if it was hard? Well, the water there is to loosen it up a little bit.
No,
before
it's
you
sticky,
wipe.
not hard.
Oh,
It's
sticky.
You know, you
Sticky.
get those sticky poop, right?
Yeah,
when
you do.
When you wipe your ass, fuck, this is fucking sticky as fuck, right? So like that.
Think of this: if you have your hands sticky from honey, whatever, you go wash your hand. You stay there until
Till it warms up,
right?
So you press the bidet
So you can feel the day till it warms
till
up.
it warms up.
No, you just spray your ass until you press stop. The water just keeps spraying. Because I was sitting there for a minute. I'm like, dude, how long does this shit go for? And I saw a stop button, and I pressed stop, and then and there's an air button and all that stuff. I mean, it was a weird experience.
Hey, we talking about grateful. Like Toby, if you were to go back for this whole year, this year is almost ending, man. We got 3.5 weeks left. But what are you grateful for 2022?
2020, man. I'm grateful that
2022, man.
Man, I'm grateful that I have experienced and done many things this year, man, that I've ticked off on my bucket list a lot, dude. And the experience I have, dude, it just being here, being alive, that's what I'm grateful for, I live my life, life too short, right?
Yeah.
And I try to live my life every day and do things that, let's say if I was to die tomorrow, I'm not going to regret, so that's how I live. And, I'm thankful, for being here, experiencing this human life.
So you knocked off a lot of stuff on your bucket list. What is the biggest thing on the list that you knocked out?
Skydiving. That was the biggest thing that I knocked
Folks,
out.
tune into the previous sessions.
Right.
Toby with skydiving.
Right.
So
He had
check
a
that one
story
out.
on that one.
Yeah, he had a cool story on that one. So check it out.
Skydiving was a big one. Bungee jumping just recently. Matter of fact, just last weekend.
Yeah,
I just came back from
Yeah.
Canada, and it was in that was an experience too.
See, now, to me, I'll be a little afraid to bungee jump in Canada because, when it's cold,
rips.
the rubber band gets hard and it can rip easier.
Right.
So I don't know about jumping.
I
in the
don't
cold.
think about that. If I was gonna die, that mean I was meant to go at that time. So why not do something I love while I'm going?
So underneath where you jump, was it ice water, snow, or
it
rocks?
was snowing. It was 15 degrees, man. It was super cold, and a couple of days before it was snowing, a storm came through. And driving up there, man, we had to get up maybe another 2 miles from the interstate going into it, but it was about 200 feet up.
Damn.
And when I did it, I wasn't scared. I wasn't I didn't feel nothing. I just what? I'm here already. I'm gonna do it.
So bungee jumping and skydiving, which one is crazier?
Which one is crazier?
Which one's more scary?
Or which one got your adrenaline the most?
Honestly, it feels the same to
Same
me.
for you, huh?
Yeah, to me, it feels the same. It doesn't feel any different. It's just skydiving was just a little bit longer.
Longer.
Yeah,
Because they're boner on your back?
yeah, they were just a little bit longer.
You trust that bungee cord?
That bungee cord?
Yeah.
I mean,
What was it strapped
yes
to?
and no.
Your legs?
It's basically your whole body strap, man.
Oh, okay.
And they put a bungee onto your belly, and then it's strapped it's a harness. How the pilot have the harness and stuff?
harness,
It's a
yeah.
harness. It harnesses your
dang.
whole body, So when you're jumping off that bungee, I've never, but I've seen it, and when I looked over, they jumped. I'm like, oh man.
So there's a couple people ahead of you jumping already?
Yeah. It was a lot of girls.
Oh, a lot of girls.
I didn't
Wow.
see a lot of guys that did it. It was a lot of girls that did it.
You're the only
so-
one that did it out of the family?
Out of the family, yeah, I was the only
dang.
one that did it. But it's me, and then, like I said, going back, getting off topic, but yeah, I'm just thankful for being able to tick off a lot of stuff, and the next thing I want to do is I want to take a helicopter ride over a volcano, go to a volcano,
Yeah.
and see something like that.
Crazy,
So.
man.
Well, what about you? What are you
Man,
grateful for in 2022?
Man, 2022. Jeez.
Man, it's coming in quick.
I know. Honestly, man, I'm just Well, definitely grateful to do something different, especially with this podcast. You know, I was looking forward to it. I always wanted to do my own little podcast, you know, and you guys reach out to me, and it's been a blessing, and I've learned so much. I've grown so much, you know, and this is the area that if I were to give up sports or, you know, my other time in fitness, then yeah, I would love to do something. So definitely grateful for this right here. I think in the beginning, you know, there was a lot of other missing piecing parts, right? But then after that, you're like, this actually could work, you know, this is pretty cool. Something out of the norm, you know, you don't see a lot of young Southeast Asian men really get into space and sharing some truthful stuff, you know what I mean? And bringing out a lot of things that maybe a lot of people wouldn't want to say on some type of...
Yeah, we're learning a lot about each other, that's for sure.
Yeah, so it's one of those things, you know, I think about stuff that I say too, just because you know, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings when they're listening to me, it's, you know, especially in like the cultural perspective of it, man. So, but then again, these are things that maybe need to be spoken about, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm really grateful for too. It's been a rough 2020 for me, but you know, there's always going to be ups and downs and things that you learn and grow from. But if I had to say, I mean, I did a couple travels, but I'm grateful to start something new. And that's what I look forward to every year. How do I put myself in situations where I'm growing, where I'm learning something different, you know? And I think that's part of life. Every year should be different, should be fun, should be exciting. It should be experience. And you're supposed to be growing within those spaces. Yeah. So I think I could say that's what I'm grateful for. How about you, Charles?
So, man, 2022, there was a lot of things for me to be grateful for.
Yeah.
Like, and first off, family. All my family's still in good health. And this podcast right here got us out of our comfort zone.
Yeah.
All of the failures I had throughout the year to teach me how to be better. But nothing beats me beating you in a weight loss contest. So that's like my highlight of the year.
Yeah. Charles, how many pounds you beat me by?
I don't remember, but I beat you.
We're going to do this again, this time for at least 90 days. You know, I got to be more consistent. But, you know, since everybody says I'm the ugliest one of the group, so that means I got to lose weight to look cute for you guys, you know? So I'm definitely down for another challenge if that's something you want to do.
Definitely on this one, I want to see our audience and see who they're going to go for. Because our weigh-in, we'll say March 1st.
March. We could do March 1st. What's your birthday?
13.
Mine's 10th.
So
they're both Pisces.
So 8 guys. Let's do 8.
March 8. All right, you guys
March
heard it, guys.
8. We would do the weigh-in March 8.
And I want you guys to put a bet on who's going to win.
We want you guys to be the judge.
If you guys know anything about Pisces, you know they're dreamers. So
Team Lucky, Team LL Cool Lucky, or Team Realtor Charles right here.
Charles. Team Charlie.
Yeah.
Team Charlie.
Yeah.
Let's do this. And then we're going to keep you guys updated on our journey throughout the weeks.
Yeah, we at least could do like a weigh-in maybe every 3 weeks or something. That way we keep ourselves accountable for this competition. Because definitely I wasn't really into it last session, and I paid the price. I lost.
Yeah, those are excuses.
I owe these guys dinner. I basically owe these guys dinner.
Yep.
You know, so I got to take them and the wives out to dinner. So it's going to be all of us out to dinner.
You know what? Let's switch up a little bit right now because we were talking about grateful.
Yeah.
But let's talk about pet peeves or ick. What is your ick? Like, what do you hate?
What do you hate, Toby?
what do I hate? Man, there's a lot of things I hate, man.
But what bothers you? Like those little things that shouldn't bother you.
What bothers me?
Yeah.
What bothers me a lot too sometimes when I'm driving and when I'm trying to merge, right?
And you're signaling or you're not signaling?
No,
you're just trying to merge in?
I'm trying to merge in, right? Let's say I'm coming out of a driveway or something, right? And there's traffic lights here. And or no, if I'm driving straight, right? And if someone's coming out of the driveway and I let them in, right? Like, you know, I hold traffic back and I'm like standing there holding it back and I let them in and they just merge without acknowledging the fact that I let them in. They don't say thank you or nothing. I'm like, fucking asshole. You know?
So how you expect them
How
to
you
say
expect them to say thank you?
You want them to
like what I do, right?
high?
If somebody let me in, right? I'm like, okay, cool. I would make my turn and I would wave, hey, thanks, right? Just to acknowledge that, hey, you know, like, thanks for letting me in. I know you didn't have to, but damn, these bastards don't want to say thank you to me.
So when they go in merging your lane, do they look at you like?
they just ignore him.
Oh,
they ignore me, like and then sometimes
You know, I know how you feel on that because sometimes, like, I'll walk into a building and I'll hold a door.
Yeah.
And people walk in, and they don't even acknowledge you.
They don't say thank you.
They walk
Yeah.
in like you work there and holding the door for them.
Damn.
I'm not the doorman.
That's the last time you're gonna do that for them.
Yeah, and then they'll come in a big ass group and nobody reach out to try to hold the door.
Yeah.
So
They'll
that's
just
when
walk
I just
through.
Man, I would have said this. Thank you, loud.
I do that sometimes too,
I
just to
would've.
say it.
I would
No,
have.
I just slam the door on them.
You just slam the door on them.
Yeah, because like I'm holding the door and I see the group continue walking and nobody acknowledging me, so I walk and I hold the door behind me, so that way whoever's left has to grab the door. So I was a little petty about it, but
No, I feel that way too. If I open the door and nobody say thank you, like, what the fuck?
Like, yeah, what's
where's
the
your
manners?
manners at?
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
fuck? So
Yeah.
I mean, I cuss and I'm bad at cussing, because that's how I grew up. But
yeah.
at least I know how to open the door. Like, damn, man, say thank you
And I
at
know how to
least.
say
Like,
thank
fuck,
you. Like, even my kids
Yeah,
know how to
yeah,
say
yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
What about you, Lucky? What's your pet peeve?
Man, I got a lot, but I was
One
thinking.
off the top of your head.
Yeah, the one top of my head would be just people can't drive, man. Period. People can't drive. Dude. I don't know what the hell. They do not know the rules, or they go slow on a fast lane. And it bothers me because I love driving, man. I love being on the road. I love driving. I drive all the time, even for my friends, and we go out of town. I'm always the one driving, and I just noticed that these things are happening more frequently. Like, I don't know if they're young drivers, but man, they just don't understand the rules of the road, which bothers me. People running stop signs. That just irks me, man, because safety is always in the back of my mind, and I love driving. But lately, man, sometimes I don't even want to be on the road with these people. You know what I mean? And it's even when it rains too. God damn, people holding up traffic. You're wondering, why the hell you hold up traffic? There ain't even no accident. Like, what the hell? Even on the 41 as you're going north, I'm thinking to myself, oh man, they gotta be now with traffic. I go another mile towards Shields, and there's freaking empty spots out there. I'm like, are we freaking? You know what I mean?
Looking at the accident.
Yeah, but there's no accident though.
No, but some when there's an accident.
Oh yeah,
right?
they look.
Everybody
They
slow
look.
down.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
slows down. They look, right? It's like
Everybody
dude,
rubbernecking.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I look too.
Oh, you one of those? You one of those to be? Hurry up! Nah, I'm watching too. Come on,
damn,
man.
man. Then you leave. Yeah.
But then, like, you don't slow it down too much.
No, you
Man,
don't.
some people like really slow.
Yeah. No. It's slow, man. It's getting to the point where it's just annoying, dude. Like, man, people got to go places. People got to do things. You holding up traffic, man. Or slow lane, just merge to the right, man. Let people drive. You know what I mean? If you're that slow, just go to the right, man. But yeah, that's only one of the things that I've noticed. That kind of bothered me, irked me a little bit throughout the year. But other than that, I'm not gonna complain too much.
But you say you have a bunch of things on your list.
Besides that,
Mosquito bites. That's the other one.
You hate mosquito bites?
I hate mosquito
I
bites.
think everybody
man.
hates it.
Dude, because they're coming out in the daytime now. Before it was nighttime. When I was a little kid, before it was only nighttime.
Because they were nocturnal, huh?
I don't know, but they came out at nighttime.
it's the new fragrance you're using, Toby.
Yeah.
It's a Louis Vuitton.
It's the Louis Vuitton.
Imagination. But no, mosquitoes now, when I go to work sometime and they put units like in where the bushes are and stuff. Dude, those mosquitoes are vicious. I get lit up. And I'm thinking like, do I want to fix this unit or get bitten by all these mosquitoes, right? It's so bad that I have to carry mosquito repellent. And even then, those foods are getting through my work clothes, I'm
So
like,
is it
oh man.
mosquitoes this generation don't have no etiquette of coming out on their time?
I know. That's what it is. They had no respect.
No respect. Bro, that to me, what is like ick to me is toenails. When people don't cut their toenails and they leave that shit hell alone.
Ooh, yeah.
Like, that shit disgusts me.
The toenails?
Yeah. Like, dude, like.
You have
I'm
a
not-
foot fetish?
No. I have a foot disgustus, whatever the opposite of fetish is. Where, like, if I see people with, like, long-ass toenails, even if they try to trim it to make it look nice, like, dude, I don't think anybody should have long toenails.
Yeah.
That's just, like
If you
ugh.
leave your toenails long, doesn't it hurt your feet?
It hurt my feet.
Like when you wear shoes and
Yeah,
stuff, your
'cause-
toenails,
'cause-
it hurt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, even if you hit something or kick something, you actually could dent or break the half a piece of it and it goes into the upper top area. And I've seen that before where it's all purple right there because it hurts and they accidentally hit something, you know. But wow, toenails, Charles, that's pretty crazy.
Well, I mean, like, you ever seen them? Like, the one that leaves it hella long, and then
I've seen it.
Yeah, that's just. I mean, if you have like conditions, that's another thing. But, and I'm not saying you gotta go get pedicures or anything, but you just clip him.
Yeah,
That's all you gotta do. Just trim him.
yeah.
Same thing with the dirty fingernails.
Oh, yeah, dirty fingernails. Yeah,
kids,
that's
I'll give them a
nasty.
pass. But adults,
Yeah.
unless you were a mechanic or some kind of person
Even
that works
if you're a
with your hand,
mechanic, they make gloves.
that's true.
You know what I mean?
Some of those guys.
Sorry,
don't like
guys.
all the
I was trying to
gloves.
give you guys an out. Mechanics. Toby said you guys gotta wash your hands too.
No, you gotta wash your hand too, man.
Because, like, especially if we're eating sticky rice and then, like, you
You're
grab
like
it.
squeezing it and put it in your mouth.
Like, I'm just like, dude, that's so disgusting. Like, I don't want to eat with you no more.
You
Like,
get your
You're
own,
looking at the hands too.
Yeah. Because, like, they got dirty hands. They like, and they squeeze that damn thing. I'm like, excuse me, can I get another, like, bag of myself?
Oh, you know what else I hate too? You know how like we're eating like like we're sitting down eating like an Asian family, we're sharing food, right?
Family style.
Family style, right?
Yeah.
And so like like if there's a bowl of soup right here, right, and we're sharing it, right?
Yeah.
My spoon, right? If my spoon, like to me, I was taught, right? Okay, when you take the spoon, you dip on your side,
and then, yeah.
on your side, right? And then you would dip on your side, right? But some people would go all the way across, right, to dip or to
scoop.
scoop. Yeah, to scoop. You know, I'm like, wait, how?
But
That bothers me,
But it
because
doesn't make no difference because if it's a soup, either a stick it on this side is still gonna swim to your side. Like the germs.
I
are
think
gonna swim.
like to me, like in my mind, it's like it has to be symmetrical, right? Like, oh shoot, like it has to be okay. This is my side. This is my personal.
It's personal space. It's personal space. I got a personal soup space.
Yeah, personal soup space right
So,
here.
If you guys eat with Toby,
Toby.
he put up personal boundaries on his
On his
space.
soup. On his soup.
So like, if you would eat
Hey,
pizza and you see a slice on his side, don't touch
Hey,
it.
Don't go
us
over it.
Scorpios, we have boundaries, all right? we need you to stay on your side unless we say it's okay for you to come across.
What
See-
about burping, man?
Oh yeah, burping.
I've seen it. I've seen it happen, man. And damn, man, even sometimes at work too. I would
Like
eat.
belching real loud.
Yeah, sometimes it'd be like, I'm like, what the crap, man? It bothers me, but I think about it more of like common courtesy.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I don't know, it fucking stinks coming out of your mouth, but you got to burp, but you wanted attention, so you got no common courtesy for other people eating.
manners, right?
Manners.
It's
So I
just
think
like
that comes
farting.
to me. Yeah.
It's like farting.
Yeah,
But
it's like farting.
I've never seen somebody fart while they're eating. Have you heard that?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, up to this day, I've never heard my mom fart.
You ever
You never
heard
heard your mom fart?
You ever
Never
heard her
heard
take
She
a shit?
walks to the restroom. That's
She's
why.
the, the old OG Asian.
They walk somewhere
girl.
else.
Yeah, they walk somewhere else and they fart.
Yeah. No, I fart all the
Dude,
time.
for like the longest time, I didn't know girls shit. Like all the way through high school. I mean, I knew they shit, but
But you know when.
We just don't think they shit.
I always knew, but I never knew when. When would they do it?
'Cause you
During
had a
class?
sister. 'Cause you had
These
a
generation nowadays, they just fucking let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
no common
But my,
courtesy.
yeah, but my parent, like my mom, I've never heard her fart. Like my whole life. You know?
Have you heard your
And
mom
if
fart?
all for all you audience out there, have you ever heard your mom fart?
Your parents fart?
You know what? I have never heard my mom fart outside of the bathroom.
Yeah.
But you heard it in the bathroom.
Well, because the walls are thin. Like
You walk by and heard it.
Yeah, you know what?
It happens,
My
like,
mom
you
would
know-
walk. My mom would walk away.
She was trying to hold it in and it came out.
Yeah, OGs, man, because I fart for my family. I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
My mom always tell me,
Your mom
why
get
don't-
mad too, right?
Hell yeah. Why don't
Yeah.
you go to the restroom, man? You can't be doing that shit. You know what I mean? Damn, I just thought about it now. Maybe I never heard my mom fart
how long in
before.
a relationship before you and your wife fart in front of each other?
How long in the relationship for you
Yeah.
or your significant other?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
figured out that it was okay. That, man, this girl loved me so much. I'm going to let it out and
Just
see
right
what she
now.
thinks.
See if she runs away. Huh?
Yeah, she runs away. She ain't, don't keep her.
She's not the right one.
She's not the right one.
See, to me, like I didn't have a timeline. I just let it out. It's like fucking just fart.
You were that nasty bastard, huh?
Yeah. So, dude, like you fart in a blanket and cover her head.
So you hate people burping or farting in like out loud?
The burping one bothers
The burping
me.
one.
Yeah, it gives me this tingle like, dang, man, what the crap, dude? Right now?
Is it the loud one or the one that kind of silent?
It's the loud one. No, it's the loud one. The one that I don't give a fuck burp. You know,
Okay,
like
yeah.
you like, what the crap, dude? Come on, man. You know, and if you did it, at least walk away as you're doing it. But you doing that and you look, you know, man, I can't do it. You know what I mean? Or even sometimes even sneezing on a dinner table. I'm like, crap, dude, just get up to the restroom and sneeze, man. You know what I mean? Why you got to do that shit right in front of here? Like, it's just going through the food too. So, I mean, those are some things I've noticed that I've seen. But to each his own, man.
The other one is grammar and punctuation. I fucking hate that shit.
What do you hate?
You mean like when someone's talking or writing?
No, when someone's writing and I'm reading something,
okay.
like my mind would always try to proofread stuff, right? Like,
Yeah.
motherfucker put, you know, like the wrong, like the period, or this is a run on, or, you know, like they're using the wrong there.
Yeah.
No, your, you know. Like,
So is that
heck,
only
you know?
for text? I mean, for regular mails or even on text?
even on text. Yeah,
You gotta
even on
have it
text,
right.
man. Yeah, I'm like,
Even on a typo.
yeah. Text back, hey, you spelled this wrong.
You spelled this wrong, bro. Come on, man. You spelled this wrong, bro.
You're better than that. I believe in you.
What about people that type in all caps?
Type in all caps?
Yeah.
Or people that type just K instead of okay?
Okay.
Oh, that bothers me too.
See, why does Toby hate me? Like,
Yeah, nah.
You do that?
I
Yeah,
think you
that's
try to get your message across, you're fine. You know. Now, if you're going into a professional setting, your work, shit gotta be right. You know
oh yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. I mean, like certain situation, like if I'm texting for, like, say you,
Yeah.
and you ask me something, or we laugh, we put LOL or just K, I think that's okay. But if you're talking, like having a full on conversation, it needs to be complete.
You should not have a full on conversation at text.
Some people do.
We do
They
that.
do?
Yeah, some people do.
Oh my God.
Dude, go look
Just
back
get
at-
straight to the point, man. I don't got time to be reading through all this text, you know?
Another thing I hate, man, and now it's come back to my mind, is emails. When you don't respond to emails, oh my God, man. That thing irks me so much, dude. Coworkers. How the hell, like, especially when you're working together, fucking respond to the email, man. If you're seeing it, respond. Or even if you're CC on it. Or even if you're underneath the thread, like, say something, like, comment on it. You know, it's important. But nowadays, a lot of people don't do that, man, unless it's serious or about them.
They're on break,
Yeah.
bro. They're 15, 20-minute breaks.
Man, it's so annoying to me, dude.
You know what? I'm on the same page with that, but not with emails, on text. When I get left on red, especially when I see red, like the thing on red, and I ask a question, and it's
Wait, where do you see that on red? On your phone?
on your phone?
That means that they're busy? When you
that-
text them?
No, that means no on red. READ. That means they read the text, but they
Oh,
didn't respond.
I see.
I'm bad at that.
They
Like,
read it, but they
answered-
didn't respond back.
Like,
basically.
I answered the text in my mind, but like, if you ask me a question, I'm like,
That's
oh,
what
yeah.
That's who Charles mad about, Toby.
So we figured out Toby hates the way I text, and I hate the fact that he don't text.
Because in his
like-
mind, he's like, I already talked to you, Charles. I did that.
And then he'll text me again. He'll double text, right? Hey, what's this? And I'm like, I thought I answered you. Oh, shoot, I didn't, right?
I'm like, man, dude, like, just respond.
Yeah. Yeah,
I did in my mind, you know? So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. I forget, you know, all the time. The
Those
other
are-
thing, too, is the green bubble text.
Oh yeah.
I hate the green bubble
Green
text.
bubble text.
Yeah.
What is that?
The green bubble text.
An iPhone text with an Android.
Yeah, dude, I hate that shit.
So there's the green and the blue, right?
yeah.
What is the blue one again?
iPhone?
iMessage.
So if you're on a Galaxy,
Yeah.
just know I hate your text.
And you know that's the marketing thing that iPhone did.
What?
Apple, where they put the most annoying green out there for anybody else besides iMessaging.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
So
yeah.
that
It's
way-
the color thing.
Yeah, so that way iPhone user will never switch to Android because they hate that color.
Yeah.
But if they ever use an Android phone, they will realize that it's so much better than iPhone.
Wow.
You have an Android?
I used to until everybody.
He came the other way.
Another way.
Well, because I was fighting a battle by myself and everybody was on a fucking team
Everybody
iPhone.
iPhone, yeah.
I was like, you know what? This is an uphill battle that I don't need to fight.
These users,
So you
they switch
gave
all
in.
the time, though.
Yeah.
Huh?
They always switch. They come out a new year. I'm going to go to
Yeah, but the
Android.
text bubble is always blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I see that, I'm happy. I'm like, all right, this is my people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could accept you.
Yeah. That's what iPhone.
If it's green-
it's a cult.
I hate you.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Wait, you telling me you never seen a green bubble?
Now I think about it, I probably didn't pay attention to it. You know what I mean? I don't care as long as you got my text.
See, like-
and you're texting back.
Like I love Samsung and all that stuff, but then that green bubble does fucking bother me.
Really?
Yeah,
See?
like it's just so annoying. It just bothers you. That's why like you have to get other apps like was it Messenger, WhatsApp, and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
Facebook is all blue.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're all blue.
all blue,
Except Samsung is the only one that's green.
not Samsung, Androids.
Android. Yeah,
Androids.
yeah. Android.
Well, even if you turn off your iMessage on your iPhone to text another iPhone, it'll still be green. So what's blue is the iMessage. So
what else you grateful for, Charles?
grateful
For hate.
Oh, hate. Let's go hate.
I hate people with full head of hair. They
Damn,
always,
I'm glad I don't got helpful hair. I just look Toby's way because mine got spots.
yeah, like I hate it because just
Couple
because,
years, or
like,
maybe a couple months, I'll be with you, man. Don't worry about it. Couple months, bro. Just give me. I'm trying to say whatever I could, bro. It's barely thinning out right now, man.
Hey, I just envy that. Like, come on, man. Like,
Let it go.
Why's your hair not running away with me?
It's running away. It's running away.
Charles, you know anybody else in your high school class that is bald? Who else is bald? Or just cut
You
their
know
hair
what?
off?
You know what? I hate more than people with full head of hair is the people that have half a head of hair but still keep.
Like hey man, why are you fighting it so much, man? Just let it go, bro. Just
cut
let
it
it
out,
go.
bro.
Just cut it out. Let me help you out, man. Thank you, Charles. One of these days, man, I'm gonna have to do it, bro. Hey, my wife is the one who figures that out. Because every time I ask her, honey, should I go bald? She look at me again. She look at me twice. She goes, well, you do have a little bit of hair left. Let's just keep for a couple more years. And after that, go ahead and do what you want to do. Because I'm getting there, man. But there's a new hair transplant now.
Oh yeah.
Is there?
So
Which one?
the pigment augmentation one?
Wait, that's the tattoo one.
No.
So
They
then
go
you're
in the
talking
back. They go in the back. They take it out of because they say that your hair, there's 2 strands that grow out most of the time. Then they figure out what they need to do and they put it in the spots that you're doing. So one of these sessions, guys and girls, I will do a video of myself getting the hair transplant, and it's gonna be on the back of here and in the front where my receiving hairline, and we definitely will record all this too.
You should just start from your eyebrows, so as long as it goes back to
They're getting me today, man. If it goes all maybe if it goes all the way over here, man, it'll take me about 40 years until that shit's gone, huh?
Well, but
Slowly going
the thing
away.
is,
Do you have to keep redoing the hair transplant?
No, you do it one time.
Oh.
And it takes about a whole year for it
Charles,
to
you
fully
taking
grow.
notes?
Yeah, I'm taking. No, but if it comes out nice,
You gonna do it?
Gonna do it.
No, you can do it, Charles. You can do it. It's not the tattoo. They really take it out of your thing and
So they pull your hair
they
follicle
pull
out?
the hair follicle out,
That
Yeah.
shit sounds painful.
and then they get their chemical thing and they start putting it in. And
How do you put it in?
well, there's
needles or
needles.
something?
There's a needle. It's kind of it's a small needle. Boop 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 boop. As
So
they're
they're
doing
sewing the hair on.
it, they're not sewing it. They're just stabbing it in.
Yeah.
They're creating a little pocket for it.
Oh, I
And
got you.
yeah, they're creating a little pocket for it, and they're doing that as you go. And they're not gonna go all the way like this, but they'll create a nice line for you. And they'll say, "Hey, this is more reasonable, and it looks more real."
So how much research have you done to this?
I haven't done much research other than watch YouTube, but there's a few YouTube guys that did it, and they showed the whole prolonged process for the whole year, and their hair came out really good. So after Turkey is the cheapest hair augmentation transplant they had. I think it was only $2,000.
The country turkey?
The country Turkey.
And how much
So-
is the trip to Turkey and all that?
Yeah, so all that is included. It's probably about $4,000. All that
that's
stuff
it?
that's included. Yeah, that's
For a
included.
new set of hair.
A new set of hair and hotel and lodging. So imagine
Okay.
that. So there's a plan. They do it in Colombia. Now I found out that right here in Mexico, close by our border, they're also doing it too, where people can actually do that now. And
They
in the
found a
beginning,
market.
market. In the beginning, it looks hella nasty because you have these. You know how you ever take a pimple out, and you guys, that white area that shows on the pimple, right? It looks like that all over your area where you're doing it.
So it's pus.
Yeah, it's like a pus, but they put chemicals and stuff in it so that it could stay and it could lock in. And then you have to you have to leave it open like that for about 3 months. As your hair is growing, you're starting to see it. Like, oh shoot, in 3 months, 4 months, you start to see hair growing, and then it gets longer and longer, and then you do what you need to do. But the whole process, from the time it gets into your skin all the way up to the whole year, you have a full set of hair.
So all this from one YouTube video.
Well, there's multiple YouTube videos. I've been following this for about 2-3 years now.
Okay.
I've been looking at the celebrity that's been doing it, but then, I got friends who are bald. Even our guy Henry, who was on our last show, he was like, if you do it, everything's right. I may give it a shot. You know what I mean?
When
Man,
Henry
but that guy, he looks handsome bald though.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Well, so you
Bald
say
people
Charles
always
hit
gonna want it.
No. When we had him on,
Yeah.
right? Charles was mesmerized by
yes.
him.
Oh,
Bro, you should see that video in the audience. Go back and look. Charles it was like him looking in the mirror.
Bro,
that me too?
It's because the lighting's right behind him, and he just got that like glow. I'm like,
Yeah. He had that charisma going. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, this
But you know what, Lucky? So there's a lot of people that's in our class that have bad hair line, and it was like their hair is super thin.
Name one besides me.
No, I'm not gonna call them out.
Okay. But they're in our class.
They're all class.
Dang.
Mean like, I would love for Dang and Kimano to shave their head, but not calling out no
Kimano
names.
got one of the nicest hair, don't we?
not calling any name. Dang,
Okay,
what the heck?
Hey, he got one of the nicest hair. We were growing up in high school. He had nice hair.
Yeah, but it's gone now.
Why do you think is that?
What?
It's
genetics, no?
It's just genetics?
Genetics.
Yeah, genetics.
Because when I look at my dad's hairline, I'm like, damn it, man. I got the same hairline as my dad, dude. And he barely thinning out, he older now, 70 something. But yeah, I ask myself that question. I see a lot of Southeast Asian men, the guys, why are we thinning out? There's more of us being bald now. Is it because of our food, our environment, or is it genetics? What is it? Because I see other guys who are loud, just like me, got good ass freaking hair. And I'm like, why the crap you have good hair?
Yeah.
My baby brother, he has good hair. Full set.
Wow.
All of them, don't they?
Him and Tom, no, besides Sai, hell no. Sai's like me too.
Sai's getting thin
Yeah,
too?
it's getting thin too. Tom and D-Sam, okay, a little bit better. But D-Sam, he has, kind of like Toby, full set of hair, all dark.
Wait,
and he
how
put
old-
no chemicals in it.
How old is he?
Well, he's 27.
Give him time.
Yeah, give him time. yeah. We're thinning out. When you start thinning out, Charles? 30s?
In my 30s, but then the thing is, I still have a lot of hair up here. But when I saw a picture of me holding my daughter and it looked like freaking Vegeta, I'm like, nope.
So
just shave it.
So if you were to save your hair, let your hair grow out right now, it'll still grow right now if you let it go?
I guarantee you, there's more hair than yours.
Really?
Yes.
It'll grow out.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, nah, I'm not gonna fight it because I remember when I had my hair growing out, I'll spend 10, 15 minutes trying to get it right. And throughout the day, when you sweat, whatever, it comes out of style. You got to try to fix it back.
Using the wrong product.
Yeah, so I'm like, you know what? Screw it.
Yeah, if you use product in your hair, you have to wash it every day. You're not supposed to wash it every day.
See, they told me,
chemicals,
some of the ladies that work at all these hair places say, you need to conditioner your hair every day.
Yes.
And to be honest with you, the last 10, 15, I rarely use conditioner. Because I always thought man, I don't need to use conditioner.
The longer
I
the
use
hair,
shampoo.
man, you have to you have to
use
take care of it.
conditioner.
Yeah, you have to condition.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to shampoo it like every day.
Because it has chemicals and vitamins and stuff in it, or what?
Yeah, it's chemical damage your hair. Even if you put products in your hair, man, it damages your hair.
Dude,
But
See,
if
that's
you
where
do
I
put it-
messed up then. Conditioner.
Well, to me, I think that what messed my hair up was the lightning gel. Back in high school, where we put that gel on and it turns your
Is that
hair yellow.
LA? Is that LA?
No. It's
Yeah, the
called
LA.
It's called the lightning gel.
Purple
Yeah.
tub,
The
white
tub?
cream.
No. This is just called lightning gel.
Oh, wait.
You know how everybody had orange hair trying to look like Goku, and you put that gel on your hair, you don't have to dye it, and they just turn yellow.
Oh, I don't know.
See,
It bleaches your hair.
I started losing my hair in 2011, man, 2012. From 2008 to 11, I use a lot of hair paste.
Oh, yeah.
And I noticed that hair paste, when I would put it on,
pomade, the paste
the
and stuff,
pomade,
yeah.
I noticed that, 20 strands of my hair was on my hand after I just tried to spike it up.
Yeah.
That's when I noticed, what the crap? Why am I losing hair every time I put a thing on? That's when I noticed that, damn, I'm really thinning out. Because in 2008, when I came back from the military, I had a really good set of hair, man. Really
Yeah.
nice. If you could look at my old Instagram pic, that was me back then with good hair. That's why I still.
That's when LL Cool Luck.
Yeah, that's when
LL
LL
Cool
Cool
Luck was
came
at his
out.
prime, huh?
Yeah. And that's when I really liked my hair, man, because it was really fluffy and nice, man. But after that, I don't know what the happened. I'm trying to save whatever inch I got right now, so we could figure
I
this
remember in
out.
high school you had a full head of hair, but you shaved it bald.
Yeah, I did. And that remember one time I shaved at your house.
Yeah.
We were on a break and I accidentally cut the top of it right here. Maybe that's why I'm thinning back here too. But
You want to blame it on cutting it?
I think about that. I cut the skin. I remember this, Charles, and I was bleeding at Charles' house. Like, oh shit, Charles. And when I took out the shaver, I saw skin, on the edge of it, and it was white up here. Because I asked Charles, what color is it? Go, it's white. Bleeding. I just dabbed it. I was like, God damn it, man. Then that area just didn't really grow too much.
Yeah, it's scarred up.
Scarred
now.
up, yeah, scarred up, bro. Still remember that. I shaved my hair a lot back then. I was playing sports too, though. I was breaking out a lot. Too.
Now you don't want to shave your hair now?
I don't want to shave my hair. I don't know. The last time I did that was in 2012.
So let's go back to the ick real quick because we're talking about hair.
Yeah.
Like the older we get, the less hair we have on our head, but it start growing other places, like inside your ears, on your nipples.
I noticed that. No, I noticed
You
that.
guys have nasty. I don't have
No,
that issue.
that's crazy. I
Well,
noticed
because your hair's still on your head. Wait
No,
until
you're saying hair on your ear? and
Yeah.
your-
inside your ears.
inside your ears.
What the heck?
I started noticing it a couple years ago, Charles, and I would freaking pluck it every freaking night. Look at it, I was like, what the crap? How the hell did I get this? I never had it before, and I always do this. Man, that shit's annoying, bro.
Shit just start growing out where it's not supposed to grow.
Would you ever do that? What's the women do when they do that?
The wax?
The wax? That'd be a perfect area to do it. Just bam like that.
Oh,
you know?
hell no. You know how wax fucking hurt?
It does hurt, huh?
don't know, never
Try
tried
to
it.
wax your eyebrow, bro. It'll fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Do you do anything to your eyebrows?
No, I don't do nothing to my eyebrow.
Hey, do you guys do your your nose hair?
I fucking pull that shit.
You pull it? I actually have the machine that goes in there and does that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I get the scissors and I just trim it.
Oh no, I go with the machine. I go all the way from there and just get it. It has a blade. It looks like a pencil.
My other ick is people that
Hair.
don't, like,
Shave?
don't take care of themselves, like shave,
Yeah,
or,
shave,
just
yeah.
like, dude, like, like
Bad hygiene.
bad hygiene.
hygiene, yeah,
Yeah,
bad
bad
hygiene,
hygiene,
bad
man. I'm like, oh my God, like,
Yeah.
You know
Like,
that-
did you shower last night?
yeah, did
No,
you
I
shower
didn't.
last night? Like, did you shower before you go to bed?
Yeah.
Like, like, dude, like, some people I know don't shower.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Like, what
this,
the hell?
this is crazy, man. And I told Lupe this too. Like, I don't know, it was me sometime with hair. Hair on your arm
Yeah.
with women, though.
What do you mean?
Like, sometimes women have more longer hair than I do on their hand.
Yeah.
And I would eat sometimes with them, and I noticed it like, oh shit, how do you have more hair than me? But to me, I think that it goes back to the hygiene. Take care of
The
yourself.
genetics.
Genetics.
Oh, no, yeah, take care of
But
yourself.
when I went on a date before, man, and some of the girls would probably kill me for this, you know what I mean? But I went
You
on a
don't get
date
killed.
one
Yeah.
time.
You already started. You might as well
whispering.
finish.
We have to start
Hey.
whispering.
Went on a date one time, man, and
They can hear us.
oh man, went on a
All
date
right, go
one
ahead.
time, bro. And I swear to God, I went to the sushi joint, man, and I was eating. I got turned off, man, because her arm hair was more hair than me. I literally couldn't even eat no more, cause to me, I mean, I don't like arm hairs too much, on women. Men, I don't give a damn. That's the men, but the women, I feel like they should take care of their body more. One thing that I noticed that was kind of pet peeve to me with women was that, and I noticed that with a lot of Hispanic women.
You have arm hair?
Oh, we're really gonna get.
Oh no, I love my Latinas. Don't get me wrong, man. But there's a few of them that I'm like, what the crap, dude? Shave your freaking arm, dude. Like, nah, can't do that, man.
But the thing is,
Imagine you rubbing it, and you're like, oh shit, you got more hair than me.
but the thing is, for some people, it's in their culture.
In the
where
culture,
they,
yeah.
they don't shave anything.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
And they had to explain that, like Lucky, like our parents didn't let us shave. That's not what we do. And I totally get it, man. And that's like to each his own, man. And for me, at that moment, I just couldn't do it, right? And that was a turn off for me. And she was cute, but she had arm hair, and I was unattracted by that. And I left.
Yeah.
I never went on a date with her again.
Why would you do that? You can't have standards.
No,
Yeah, you
it's
can't.
You can't have standards.
Hey, you know what?
No, you have to love them all. Lucky.
Nah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, unconditionally.
I was thinking of my wee wee. I was thinking about my wee wee. If we were to get naked,
Lucky, let's not call you your wee wee no more. Let's call you dick, okay?
Yeah.
I was thinking with my dick, man.
If you're talking to my son, then yeah, call it your wee wee, right?
Look, I ain't gonna go in there in the room, take off her clothes, got lingerie on, and the first thing she freaking rubbed me, I see that, I'm like, oh hell no, my dick ain't going up. I'm serious. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not.
Hey, let's before we go off too far because we're coming up on an hour.
All right.
Like, let's wrap it up. You want share an ick or a grateful for just to finish up. So
Just
you
to
go
finish
first.
up.
Yeah, you can share either one.
Either one. Man, I don't know. I off the top of my head, kind of went over. Oh, pimple popping.
In front of you, people or
I
in the
hate-
bathroom?
In the bathroom privacy.
No, some people love popping pimple, right?
My wife do.
And then, but to me, it fucking hurt.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to be the one getting popped.
Yeah, I don't want to be the one
But do
getting
you
popped,
like doing
right?
it to other people?
No. But some, like I know some girls, man, they love
They
popping
love that.
pimple.
Oh, yes,
dude.
yes.
And they would watch videos of popping pimple.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I don't do that.
Dr. Pimple Popper.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm like, and she got millions of views,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Dude, she got her own show on Oxygen.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Just popping pimple?
Dr. Pimple Popper.
Dr. Pimple Popper.
That's her
my
name.
God. I'm like, oh my God, like how is that even like not like how is it, doesn't bother you? Like to me, I hate that pain. I would rather get punched in my face than get my pimples popped,
Yeah.
What about you,
That's
Lexi?
it. That's what I'm
What was the question again?
Last thing, ick or grateful for?
Yeah, I gotta go grateful. I gotta turn this to a positive. All the girls gonna kill me. Yeah, man. Like again, just grateful for doing something different, something new, challenging myself. And being there for the family when I need to. And life is a lesson you learn, and each year should get better. You know what I mean? And people go through dark times. And so I'm very open to that too. And I pray and hope that everybody else has a grateful year. You know what I mean? And if things didn't go your way, please, try to make 2023 spectacular. Give it your all and live life to the fullest, man. So yeah, that'll be my take on grateful.
But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and let it finish off on that thought. And thank you to our listeners. And please like, subscribe, and follow, and comment. All right?
Yes. And the sponsorship, please let us know if you love for us to sponsor anything, your business. We'd love to promote and support you guys well, because you guys are a part of our family too.
Right.
For the Now in Session.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Peace.
See you
Yep.
next
See
session.
ya.
Boom.